America's real estate boom has coincided with a surge in creative financing, allowing many people to buy homes who otherwise couldn't afford them. 4 years ago, interest-only loans were rare. Last year, they accounted for nearly a third of all mortgages. ABC's Robert Krulwich discovered who's behind these irresistible loans and who has the most to lose.
Let's begin not with houses. Let's do lemonade.
Lemonade.
If I sell lemonade for 5 cents a glass, I'm going to attract a lot of customers. But if I raise the price to $1 a glass, I'm going to lose customers. The notion being that as something gets more expensive, everything else being equal, demand should fall. This is classic economics, except look what's happened to houses in the last 5 years. Even though the average home in California jumped 103%.
Nice.
In Florida, 80.5%.
Cool.
In New Jersey, 76.5%. As homes get more and more expensive, for some reason, they attract more customers ready to buy, not less. What is going on?
Yeah, what is going on?
Well, Federal Reserve Chairman Alan Greenspan said this month that the folks who lend money for houses are making it so easy, dangerously easy, to get a mortgage.
The apparent froth in housing markets may have spilled over into the mortgage markets.
It's easy now to get a no-money-down mortgage.
You got it.
Or an interest-rate-only mortgage, or an introductory low adjustable-rate mortgage, or what they call a power loan that lets you skip or postpone 2 months of your payments every year.
Are these very easy terms?
They're unbelievably easy terms.
Mike Farrell, a mortgage specialist on Wall Street, says by making loans this easy to get, the industry is able to lure a whole new set of buyers. Like, why don't you introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Johnny.
I'm Susan.
Hi. They are younger folks, still paying off student loans and car loans and credit card debt and maybe missing a payment or two.
Just a couple.
The industry has a name for them.
Hey.
Subprime borrowers.
Not the best?
Not the best. Exactly.
Meaning, sorry, lady.
That's
sorry,
right.
gentlemen.
Right. We love you, but.
They didn't used to get loans, but they do now. And so, by the hundreds of thousands, they're joining the housing market. They're keeping up home prices in California, in the South, on the East Coast. The only thing is,
So if and when Johnny and Susie can't pay their mortgage, who in the end bears the risk? Well,
suppose you need $300,000 to buy this house. With a traditional mortgage, that costs about $1,600 a month. Well, if the customer can't afford $1,600 a month, which I can't, the lender says,
I've got a program for you.
with an interest-only mortgage, for the first few years you pay only interest, no principal. That's good for the lender, because the interest is pure profit for him. It's good for the buyer, because the buyer gets a bargain rate.
We're talking $1,600 down to around $1,250.
What a savings! So for a while, everybody's happy. And then the honeymoon ends. Now you've got to start buying your house, paying the principal, and you've got to pay the going interest rate. So you could jump from $1,250 to $1,800 every month. That's a lot. So the question is, do you think 3 years from now you'll get a raise so you can afford these extra payments?
Yeah, I can see that.
And if you don't get a raise?
No, well, then I could just sell the house for more than I paid for it.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure.
But what if I told you that last year in your state, California, 61% of all the new mortgages were interest-only ones like yours, up from almost none 4 years ago?
What? Really?
That's a lot of your neighbors making the same bet you made. What if a lot of them don't get a raise? What if a lot of them have to sell their homes at the same time?
Well, can that happen?
It could happen.
And if there is a rush to sell, home prices could stop rising, might even fall. Your home could lose value.
Whoa, actually lose value?
I've been around for 35 years. Real estate does not always go up.
Which means if one day the housing bubble bursts and rich investors, Asians and Americans, decide investing in mortgages, hey, it's risky, and they invest less and less, for the next generation of Johnnies and Susans, when they want to buy their first home, it's going to be much, much harder. Because when things go bad, somebody always pays. For Nightline, I'm Robert Krulwich in New York.